MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Adiro, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Striding in, Jason Hayward. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Pulled toward right center field. Robinette sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Addison Russell. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Tehran has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it.
Or when you do what great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And he struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
But it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. The next 3-2 gets him looking, strike three. Cubs strand one, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. D-Row, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Yu Darvish gets the ball in game 3 of the series.
Surgery has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot.
Riding into the box, Bradford Robinette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Bradford Robinette.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His first homer here in the series. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll run up the bunt here, but misses for strike one. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second after giving up already 1 homer.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Anaya is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Bullet back up the middle. Hap is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anaya is under it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Charles Barr. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
He's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Brantley is underneath this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second. Braves lead this one 1-0. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies, as he'll get his first opportunity. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off with the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Hit swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. High pop-up. Contreras moving to his left, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well,
into the box now, Rob Brantley, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
The 1-1 home. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Hayward, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Middle, it's 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away.
Baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know. Now he causes a problem.
Stepping in now,
One ball, no
Bradford
strikes.
Robinette. Ball one to start the at-bat. 3-0. Dansby Swanson is on deck. Tehran leads off first with one away. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the
base hit in his first trip. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it is Russell, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Anaya, runner in scoring position with two gone. Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Line to the right side, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Darvish a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Anaya rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut. down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We played 2 full. Atlanta leads it 6-0. Set to start the 3rd as we're back on MLB Network from SunTrust Park. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient.
Here's another 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His first homer here in the series, and they're on the board at 6-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, Theo. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
The 2-1 home. On the ground to the left side. Swanson scoops it up. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Outside,
as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, and with that it's now a 6-3 ball game. In now, Charles Barr, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Albies calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now, Ian Happ. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Yu Darvish, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He did his job and laid down the successful
round him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Braves lead it 6-3. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. 6 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Rosario a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Arodys Vizcaíno comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 50, Matt Adams.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. The 1-1 pitch, and there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Conforto looks up, and that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The 1-0. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. Cody Bellinger would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's hitting .429. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And it's 1 down, 2 to go for the Braves. They're off to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Play ball.